In Sri Lanka, nearly 15% of the population is affected by some form of disability. Children and youth are the most vulnerable and impacted, as they are constantly overlooked and excluded. Their physical, mental, and social barriers become the basis for disconnection. Inadequate facilities for early detection of disabilities, lack of assistive technologies and devices, poor access to specialized services, as well as an enriching environment, are commonly found to be the reasons barring children and youth with disability from earning their place in society. Lack of knowledge, the right attitude, and practical experience among relevant service providers obstruct progress towards promoting self-dignity and self-reliance. ChildFund, Sri Lanka's community-based inclusive development initiative, or CBID, aims to address these gaps through life potential transforming connections towards realizing inclusion for children and youth with disability and sustainable livelihoods for their caregivers. CBID is a globally accepted development strategy that ensures persons with disabilities are respected and included in their communities on an equal basis. Our disability inclusion program focuses on 4 key intervention areas: prevention and rehabilitation, upskilling and empowerment, access to services, enabling environment. Disability prevention emphasizes on reducing the onset of disability in children through preemptive treatments. Through CBID, 3,784 children were treated across 19 screening camps, and 1,848 early detections were made. 701 children have received assistive devices. 2 physiotherapy units were constructed. Upskilling and empowerment of persons with disabilities and all stakeholder segments is our next area of attention. The trainings and awareness sessions have so far resulted in 35 teachers and 15 schools becoming trained to provide inclusive education. We developed fresh training modules to be implemented at 9 vocational training centres, dedicated for the training of 1,200 youth with disability. We further align the skill sets of youth with disability to reflect current market demands, thereby making them employment ready. Through ChildFund's facilitation, 29 DPOs with a base of over 11,000 members have been formed and now operate self-sustained, alongside 220 self-help groups that support families with disabled members. By collaborating with both the government and private sector, ChildFund has been able to make significant improvements. And 48 state social service officers have been sensitized and given awareness on all aspects of inclusion. The final focus area is also the most holistically inclined and reflects the core ambition of the CBID initiative, which is to promote an enabling environment. ChildFund consistently works towards creating a liberating environment where a normal life can be secured by those who are disabled, with the provision of livelihood options for more than 600 caregivers, allowing them to enjoy financial freedom and a greater self-worth while fulfilling their responsibilities as caregivers. The beauty of CBID is that it truly actualizes ChildFund's global concept of fostering connections. The strategy promotes interrelationships at the most humane level, connecting peer-to-peer, participants with service providers, and policymakers with mentors, enduring links that nurture progress. The impact ChildFund Sri Lanka's CBID program has had on so many disadvantaged lives is truly heartening. To continue lighting smiles of hope, ChildFund fosters connections. This is our purpose. This is our mission.